Our next comedian is from Portsmouth, a journalism major, ready to roll, Mr. Hatton Jordan. Come on up, Hatton.
Fred got my name right. It is Hatton, H-A-T-T-O-N. When you think about them, names are kind of weird. Think back in the old NFL days, we had the classic names. Bradshaw, Staubach, Unitas. Those are legendary names. Today in the NFL, you know what names they give us? We get Warren Moon, Boomer Esiason, Bubby Brister, and Bernie Kosar. Warren, Boomer, Bubby, Bernie. You know, if Jim Henson were alive today, he'd have a field day with these names. It's like, Bobby, this is Bert. Bert, this is Ernie. Ernie, this is Bernie. Bernie, this is Big Bird. Sounds like a demented episode of Sesame Street or something. It's the 90s now. Everybody's exercising. I exercise a lot. I used to ride my bike miles every day. Then, to lose more weight, I began running in place. Now I've changed my regimen to standing in place, in front of the TV, remote control. Hey, no sweat, man, you know. This past weekend we had the big boxing bouts. We had Mike Tyson winning in the first round, George Foreman winning in the second. You know, Foreman, who's now in his 40s, wants to fight Mike Tyson for the boxing championship, the heavyweight title. Think about it, how can Tyson not hit the man? Foreman can barely walk, much less duck. You know, I can only imagine seeing the side view of George Foreman. Looks just like that famous Alfred Hitchcock profile drawing. You know, the one with the big bald head and the sagging gut. But Foreman believes he's in great shape. I believe he's the offspring of Mr. Clean and Aunt Jemima. But if Foreman does fight Tyson, he'll last in the ring about as long as I'll last at a nuclear physics convention. And I can't even figure out the word scramble in the Sunday comics. That's how bad that is. Driving over here, I got caught in a lot of traffic. Tidewater has the worst traffic ever. I don't know where these quote-unquote drivers get their licenses from. What does ODU teach a course in reckless driving? Learn how to aggravate the most amount of drivers in the least amount of time. Let me tell you what I do now about traffic. I used to get real mad because someone cuts you off. Rush hour. There's nothing you can do. They're in front of you. You can't yell at them. You can't shoot at them. Let me tell you what I do now. I keep a pen and paper in my car. Someone cuts me off, grab my pen, write down their license plate number. You ever come out of a mall and find your tires mysteriously deflated? You probably cut me off. In '87. Someone cut me off coming over here tonight. The guy nearly killed me. I recognize him. If I ever get this jerk alone, I'm going to rip his head off. I don't care if he does give me an F in the class. I still say Fred is a terrible driver. Summertime, you guys like going to the beach? Like the beach? I like the beach a lot. I think the best part about the beach, besides the sand, surf, and sun, is watching the tourists from New Jersey. They just blend right in. The other day I'm on the beach and I'm watching these 4 New Jersey guys. They're kind of big. They're messing around. Well, I knew they were from Jersey because they were wearing their earrings, grabbing their crotch, and wearing their black Reeboks in the water. And to make things worse, when they swim, they leave trails of oil and grease in the ocean. This is their trademark. This is their way of marking territory. Kind of like a dog does when he urinates in a new neighborhood. These guys have so much grease in their hair that the only thing that could possibly get it out is Dawn dishwashing liquid. Anyway, these 4 New Jersey guys, they're in knee-deep water, they're messing around on the beach. I'm watching them, I'm on the beach. All of a sudden they start throwing sand, throwing water, jumping on each other's back, screaming, laughing, yelling, having a great time. I'm watching these guys and I'm thinking, what the hell are they doing? You know, why are they acting like this? You know, finally it dawned on me. Anytime these guys get in any type of clean, syringe-free water, they think they're in the goddamn fountain of youth. Speaking of tours, for 3 summers in a row, I worked at the Ramada Inn on 57th Street, oceanfront. It seemed like every year I'd meet a Louie and a Vinny from New Jersey. They come up to me and go, yo, where the chicks? Where the chicks? We come from Jersey, we looking for chicks. I say, relax, guys. You gotta go out, you gotta talk to them, you gotta meet them. Next day they come back, yo, yeah, we went out last night, but all the chicks is fat, ugly, and hairy, and they turned us down. Well, Vinny, where'd you go? But first of all, we went to Wildwater Rapids. And then we went to, Louis, what's the name after? Oh, yeah, Bumper Boats on 22nd Street. Then we went to Putt Putt, play some jungle golf. Louis? Yeah? All those places are tourist traps. So no wonder the chicks were ugly. Chances are you're hitting on your neighbors from Jersey. You guys watch a lot of TV? TV watchers out here? Yeah, thank you. That's it. Have you seen the show America's Most Wanted? Yeah. All right, it's a crime show where they give detailed descriptions of criminals as well as reenacting their crimes with look-alike actors. It's very successful, but one actor complains within the past week he's been arrested 12 times. The other day I saw an ad on TV for chunky candy bars. The guy claimed that they are now better and bigger. But it doesn't take Einstein to figure out that all they did is add more sugar and put it in a bigger damn wrapper. I mean, the only big chunky bar I can think of is that one named Roseanne. As we all know, she's a big star of her own show. What, 230 something? Thank you very much. It was great.
Next young lady.